Alright, a couple more SCP vids coming. This is finally Sedition 035, Tape 1. We're going to get into that. The text meme stuff, of course, I will get to. Thank you for reminding me. I do a ton, but sure, I got a couple emails about it. I'll do it, dude. Make sure you don't forget. I won't. I will not forget. Merry Christmas. So yeah, let's get into it. I don't think this one has text. So again, this one's a little bit different than the other SCP vid that we did. This is a little bit different organized. The Vulcan channel. This is more of like really heavy voice acting, really heavy animation in the video, which is, I think, is really cool. And all right, yes, all right, we're here. We've made it. All right, here we go. I love that they still use tapes, man, like cassettes. There we go. Why? Why you do me like this? Okay, so today's subject of interest is SCP-035. Upon clarification, the SCP Foundation clearance has been given to personnel of level 4 or higher, okay? Interview is to be held in a cell, a table, 2 chairs placed in the vicinity. 2 armed guards are stationed outside the door. In the viewing area, there's the 05 Council. Okay, so they will use deadly force if they need to subdue this SCP. I guess he's a wily one.
Is this really necessary?
Send them in.
Step back from the perimeter or I will shoot.
Yo, let them know. Okay, so the mask has to have somebody wear it, actually.
Okay, I saw the mask. Can I go now?
Yo, this is unfortunate for you, bro.
Come on, I just want to get back to myself. Open up.
It's not gonna happen today, brother.
Nothing else is happening. What's the delay?
It could take anything that looks human. Why use a real person?
It gets results.
What do you want me to do? What is this thing?
You're letting us know a lot with those little statements.
Why is it sad?
He said, why is it sad?
It looks beautiful.
Oh.
So smooth.
Oh, man.
So delicate. And no.
Looks like it draws people in to get...
I want it on.
It must have, yeah, it must have to bait people into wearing it, yeah. Okay. Oh, yep, it is bad. Okay, it's bad. But it's quick. All right. Fucking creep.
I think that's your cue.
This is so creepy. All right, I'm kind of creeped out. Okay, I'm kind of creeped out. Okay, hold on. Let me collect myself. This is what Chavez looks like when he collects himself. I know I'm pretty stoic and fearless. Keep a smile on my face. I'm like All Might, all right? That's okay. It's all right that your boy's like All Might, all right? But I'm freaked out a little bit. Okay, here we go.
Hello there. Nice to
I don't like how it sounds.
Remind you of me.
I don't like it.
Not stupid enough to fall for that.
Ooh.
Absolutely right. So you read my file, which must mean the interview ban has been lifted. I never thought they'd let me take a host again. Funny, I don't remember seeing you before.
Probably because everyone who has been in contact with you has either committed suicide or died due to the fluids you secrete.
Okay.
I'm very sorry to hear that,
Bitch.
but I can't hold it in forever, you know, when you gotta go.
You throw a tantrum until you get what you want.
Ooh.
And here I am, only wanting to chat.
Ooh.
There you are. How long have we got?
That depends. How much decomposition can you stand? The last one decayed before the blackout could be fixed. I can melt this bad boy to the bone over a few hours, but you don't seem like the kind of person to see the humor in that. Who is down?
So
Nice.
it literally corrodes them until they melt. Ew.
Party trick.
Ew.
We'll see how these questions go.
A risk taker. I like it.
Answer them. No grief, no manipulation, and continued interview sessions will be considered.
More? Real people too?
Yes.
Sounds great. I'll hold you to it. Come on, let's get started.
Oh, he's excited.
I'm just sitting here.
Oh man, I hate that they use actual tape. He was
Why do you
some
insist on
high
contacting
def-
us? Why the urgency?
Come on, Watch. You can't expect me to be cooped up in here all by my lonesome. I get very lonely. I'm a people person.
Ha!
I need to stretch my legs and socialize.
Ah!
Well, somebody's
Ah! 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 This SCP is hilarious. And it's a killer. I like it.
Charming. So while you're animated, we might as well have you answer some questions.
All work and no play makes for a dull audience.
You done?
Sure.
Okay, ask some questions. I'm interested.
Who was the first one to wear you?
Iphiclus. I haven't thought about him in so long.
Hippocles?
Good friend?
How old is this?
Beautiful, intensely talented, but such an introvert. Lovely family though. 2 boys and a girl. Wonderful life. Oh, we made the best unit.
It's unusual to hear you speak fondly of someone you've possessed,
Yeah, you
as well as
possessed
their
him.
family.
I-
Were you upset once he expired?
So, oh, about to say, so it will expire. Okay, yeah.
Oh, our partnership carried on for almost a decade.
A decade?
Don't all of your hosts perish?
Like any good character, I can change and develop through time. Back then, I had a much simpler role than the star you see before you. I was sad to see him go.
What happened to him?
Around 426 BC, we ventured to Crete for a performance, and I was discovered by her.
Her? I think we can come back to that later.
Okay, so you was in Crete, bro. This is a long... This thing is... Oh, I don't know why I didn't think it was that old. I have
When you
no idea.
possess entities,
I just decided
do you
it
inherit
was-
their memories and thoughts to add
Most
to your
of
own
these
intellect?
SCPs are really-
Or are those discarded once they've expired?
Yes.
Yes? To what?
What you said. You know, I reckon we could spice up the decor around here. Some wallpaper, a couple curtains, maybe a throw.
035.
Wow, touchy. Everything all right upstairs? You're looking a tad flustered.
I just have a lot on. Need to remind you that we only have so much time.
Bro, tell me why he almost counseled this man immediately.
What was your question again?
When?
Oh, right. You're not too far off the mark. I have memories and thoughts that I've built up, sure. But a person's resolve, the power of their mind, determines not only the memories I access, but from what perspective I interpret them.
Ooh, that's really
Can
good.
you give me an example?
That's really good. That's
Let's say this chap here. Simple, well-rounded humor. When he's not crapping his pants, likes to dance around the issues in his life. Clearly I'm reflecting his personality to a T. It's what I do. I'm just that great.
Have you possessed someone else?
Someone like you. Analytical, straightforward, empathetic, yet not too sympathetic. Clearly intelligent. You could take a while to digest.
I hear that from 682 all the time. So the mind and personality you control dictates how long the body takes to...
See? Intelligent. Very strong indeed.
And if I didn't know any better, I'd swear you're coming on to me.
Is it working?
No.
So it wants more intelligent people, it wants more talented people. So the guy that took a decade, is it because he decided to not, like he was saying he had a different role to play. So he's just saying like, oh, I didn't have to digest him like I do people now to survive maybe? Or was the guy that talented? Maybe it's a combination of two actually, I don't need to decide. Maybe the SCP's situation has changed and it needs to devour people's minds, you know? Or maybe it's like chasing the dragon. You know, they talk about when people take cocaine, they chase that high for the rest of their life. You know, maybe it's like that. Maybe once you have a really smart and intelligent person, you just want to keep consuming more people. Maybe that's what it is.
Have you ever met anyone resistant? Or maybe someone who simply never trusted you?
Whatever doubts people have about me fade away over time. On average, 10 minutes or so.
Quite the aura you have there.
Yeah.
What can I say? I'm a charmer.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
Clearly. Well, are there people who are not suited to wear you, or you would not want to be worn by?
Acne. Anyone with acne.
Ew.
Oddly picky for a mask that secretes black ooze.
I have standards. And in the end, that's all I have once I'm alone.
I guess you're right.
Well, what if I had acne? Would you not want to possess me despite all you've said?
Interested, eh?
Don't twist this around. I'm just skeptical that the true deal breaker is acne. What about those without faces? Or even heads?
Like Mr. Headless? Who said he doesn't have a face?
Oh, that's really cool.
interesting. Can you tell us more?
Ah, come on, Watchy. You can't have me spend our quality time together talking about someone else all the time. I thought you wanted to get to know me.
I just want to...
Blah, blah, blah. Go ask him. You're here for me, remember?
It's a little bit of a
Moving on.
self-centered mask, don't you think?
How do you manage to lure humans to put you on?
I'm irresistible. Look at me.
Right.
Influence, my dear. Influence. Imagery. Presence.
Telepathic links, hypnotic commands.
You would take the magic out of everything.
There's a science to everything. Just because we don't understand something doesn't mean it's conjured out of nowhere. There's a process, even magic. While marvelous and breathtaking to the onlooker, is just another scientific process to the man behind the curtain.
Your parents never read you bedtime stories, did they? Fantasy never factored into your childhood much?
My parents never got the chance.
Ha!
Fantasy takes a back seat when you have to deal with the constant bombardment of reality.
Wow.
I guess you should consider yourself lucky they never lived to see you become the unimaginable adult you are today.
Ha!
Laugh while you can. I'm sure they are too.
Whoa!
Remain passive, 035, or I will terminate this.
Whoa, that was cool. That was kind of cool.
Now!
Okay. I'm calm. I promise.
I get now the deadly force. Counsel Jacob noticed black blood around the table, gradually increasing in radius at its feet. The interview was postponed until the black blood surrounding was cleaned by the Foundation staff. Was going to make sure no liquid come in contact with safe location to check. The interview proceeded. Okay, it's being a little sneak. Being a little sneak.
How were you created?
I like telling this one. You don't mind long and drawn out. There's a lot of plot to cover.
That's what we're here for.
Excellent. Legend speaks that Hephaestus, forger for the Greek gods,
Yes,
was
we
petitioned
know.
by Zeus to create a gift for the Muse Melpomene.
And also, he was hideous. I don't know if that matters. I'm just saying it's important information.
How she used to sing the sweetest of songs and produce melodies so breathtaking. It soothed the souls from bodies of mortals and gods alike to far-off lands and back again. But one day, the only note that left her lips were that of tragedy.
That sounds terrible.
This was true to her sisters as well, and so Thalia, niece of Comedy and daughter to Mnemosyne, and Zeus. Zeus had a lot of kids to a lot of women. He was a busy man, beseeched her father to ease her suffering. So when Hephaestus got the order to make such a wondrous gift, he used the laughter of Thalia to forge dramatic pause. Me!
Or so the legend goes. How do I know this isn't just a lie?
If you're gonna have an origin story, it's always best to make it multiple choice. Besides, I like this one best.
That's a good one.
Uh-huh. So you were created by gods, however self-serving it sounds. So what happened next?
They christened me Dion Bolonoi, which means of two.
So what happened next?
They christened me Dion Bolonoi,
That was a really good accent.
which means of two poles in the ancient dialogue. What?
Nothing. Sorry. Continue?
Okay. Well, there are two certainties in Greek mythology. One, every major scroll or story starts with Zeus getting horny and shagging some mortal, or
Word.
trying anything to get into their pants.
Word.
Two, Hero hates everyone.
Word.
I mean, even being married to that prick.
Yeah.
Hero was ruthless in pursuing revenge.
Yes.
Just ask Eno.
Yes.
Who?
Exactly. So when Hero hears Zeus's illegitimate daughter is getting a godly gift, and she isn't, every heifer at its flag can tell you she isn't going to be impressed.
Word.
So while I was being made, she snuck in with one of Melpomene's most mournful sonnets, and threw it into the forge.
Oh, that's-
My design was now flawed. Instead of allowing her to feel joy, I would have accentuated her own sorrow, which probably would have driven the dear muse to death.
Did you?
Hey, technically I haven't been born yet. This was just the conception stage. Luckily for me, Hephaestus saw what she had done and managed to steal me back before Hero could deliver me to the intended victim.
Oh, this is
Fortunately,
good.
centuries in the cramped
Oh,
forge
God.
doesn't do well for the cardio.
God, this is such a good one. You guys were right. Damn it, I hate when you're this right. Damn it, this is so good. I am so deep in this, it's crazy right now.
It kinda dropped me over the edge.
Wow.
Wow. The details are a little hazy, again since I hadn't really been born yet. But I was found and passed from hand to hand until I found my way to the Theater of Dionysus. The actors there used me for their performances, and I brought out the best in everyone who wore me, which brought about my birth.
Birth as an activation?
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
Although that sounds far too artificial.
The first person to wear you birthed you?
Correct.
And in doing so, imprinted a personality that evolved with every person who wore you.
You're so cute when you put the pieces together.
But surely someone noticed this.
Oh, they did, but they didn't mind. I was a gift from the gods, they said.
They didn't mind. That's so true. Thinking of some dark shit.
It was Hero, wasn't it? She was the one who discovered you in Crete.
I was convinced by many of the Cretan natives that I was in fact a fallen god. I foolishly purported the image and several followers prayed for my ascension. She answered their prayers with a gift from Poseidon.
Oops.
A tsunami.
Yep, oops.
I'm sorry.
2,500 years later, I could still hear the screams.
Ooh.
The bodies washing through the streets, houses swept into the sea, and you're sorry!
Calm down. Easy. Easy.
Oh, that's so cool. Oh, that is so cool.
Do you need a break?
No, I'm fine.
Okay, so what happened next?
She destroyed my life, so I dedicated mine to tearing down the only thing that brought her any power.
And what was that?
Prayers of humans?
The Greek Empire.
Oh, okay. So I thought, okay, Greek Empire, got it. Prayers of humans though, right? Like, honestly though, right? Damn, that's good.
Do you have any regrets?
Show me a being that has lived as long as I without regrets, and you will have found a liar.
Word.
Of course I do. Fortunately, I've forgotten most of them, but I still feel them in my heart.
Anything in particular?
Burning Alexandria's library.
Oh man, Skitten would cry, yeah.
Well, not me directly. After Hera's wrath, I wanted to hit her and the gods where it hurt them the most. And where better to hurt them than destroy the works of humanity? But like the dead swallowed up by the ocean, I could hear those folks screaming as history in the making shriveled up in flame. I hope the Romans destroy knowledge that humanity still has not rediscovered. And the art? Oh, the art. I regret that dearly.
I don't know whose wrath was worse, Hera's or yours.
I repaid the Greeks in kind. The same voice that splintered their society was turned on their conquerors. The fire that destroyed Alexandria, I gave to Nero to burn down Rome.
Do you have any connection to SCP-343? What's so funny?
I'm sorry. I'm okay now. So, 343, God. Look, we've not really been properly acquainted, but his reputation precedes him.
A completely different kind of drama queen.
Exactly. I created the world. I have infinite power. It's not like I hate the guy. It's just that his style doesn't click with me. He has so much ego. Coming from me, that's saying something.
I will admit, from what I've read of the transcripts, he comes across less as a god and more of a used car salesman.
Oh my
To each his
god.
own. Makes you wonder if he's a god. Why hang around at the Foundation? Surely there's more interesting things out there in the whole universe.
It does seem like odd behavior for a god. Is there something here he needs? Or something he's hiding from?
You said it, not me.
That's deep. Yeah, that's a deep one.
What are your thoughts on SCP-173?
Not much beyond what I've heard. Sounds interesting, if a little shy. Breaks everything it touches. If my mother were around, that is to say, if I had a mother, she'd say we were a lot alike. Well, despite the lack of the face.
I'm sure you could contribute to that. Sounds like you two would make a nice pairing.
Don't mistake interest and admiration for respect, my boy. You seem far too intelligent to make that kind of mistake.
Well, thanks.
Think nothing of it. Look, you may believe that similarity is perfect for a duo, but I don't see the world like that. If I look for a partner, it's someone who can make up for my own shortcomings, not bring the same spiel I do.
This man is like a really intelligent SCP, and that should be terrifying. Like, the smarter they are, the more horrifying it really is.
If there's one thing I truly hate in this world, it's unoriginality. That's why I couldn't stand the Romans for too long. Whole culture was a cheap imitation of mine. So I left the party and kept the door ajar for Christianity. Big mistake embracing that guy, let me tell you.
What's any of this have to do with 173?
We were talking about 173?
How old are you? It'd be nice to have an official number.
What? Do I need to spell it out to you? That's not how you weave a narrative, my boy. I've given you the facts. Use them.
Well, your timeline seems to be pretty inconsistent. Some of what you say does fit the period, but the order in which you do these things is messy.
What more do you want? I hand you an entertaining narrative and you throw it back in my face. Real considerate.
It can't be hard to...
No, you listen here.
Okay.
I'm giving you my precious time, not the other way around.
Okay.
You want some answers? You better listen carefully and maybe start asking me some goddamn worthwhile questions for once.
He is getting upset. He is getting big mad. Relax, it's
What
good.
are your thoughts on SCP-001?
What kind of ridiculous question is that?
Always almost standard, it seems.
Answer him, 035.
Ask nicely.
You're not exactly in any position to...
Oh, aren't I? I don't think you know who you're talking to.
Ooh.
Refuse to comply and I can make this situation much worse for you.
Melodrama won't get you far with me, buddy. Want me to cut off at the neck? Allow me.
Oh man, it's
Holy shit, Jacobs!
My. Okay. Okay. All right. So we will have to put in another tape, I guess. That was abrupt. That's the best way to... Abrupt is the good way to put it. Yep. That guy. He be crazy. Damn. That was good. That was really good, guys. I am pleasantly surprised. Thank you for the suggestion. I really appreciate it. So, from what I can gather, 035 is a mask created, I'm going to say, by Hephaestus. I'm going to say that, you know, there is some truth to the gods. Maybe Hephaestus is not his name, but maybe he's a blacksmith that actually existed. And when this man was put into the theater, he improved people's acting ability and absorbed part of their personality. And I think that attraction to people's intellect as he consumes them is a driving force for the SCP. I'm sure I could read more from the Foundation. Excuse me, from the Foundation. It's also really nice because his mask is actually the mascot for Tat's Top Videos. That's actually the mascot for that. So I think that's actually really interesting. We'll be back for another vid later on. Thank you for the suggestion. It's just as good as you tell me it's going to be. I'll holla, man. Peace.